good brother. See if he can shed some light on some stuff real fast. I got 5 questions for him. See what happens. I made it. See if we can get some answers real fast. Just get a couple questions in. I got like 4 questions. I wanted 5, but I got like 4 questions. Let's see what the good brother tell me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Just real fast. Now I heard Farrakhan say that he met up with Khalid after the disagreement or whatever. Did he ever revert back into the nation?
See, that's the misconception. Khalid never left the nation.
Okay.
Never, nor was he ever put out of the nation. He was simply relieved of his position because of some language that he used at a lecture. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
He was, if you could call it a demotion, it was a demotion, but he was never put out of the nation.
Okay. All right. And the question I asked you the last time, you know, Scientology was, I heard, you know, some things about Farrakhan and Scientology. What's that all about?
Well, there's a Minister Farrakhan, and there are, you know, speeches that you can refer to that will give you exactly his words in regards to Scientology. But we in the Nation of Islam are not studying Scientology.
Okay.
We're using Dianetics, which is the science of the mind, as a tool to help people get through a lot of psychological things that we have going on to help better improve what we do in regards to our people.
Okay, I got you.
So the sole mission being to raise the dead. That is what we're using Dianetics to do, to help us to where we become more clear and better servants to accomplish that purpose.
Right. You mind reiterating what you said to me before about the college thing? Just because I can understand that.
In regards to that, it's like, you know, a lot of critics have a problem with the Nation of Islam studying Dianetics because it was developed by a Caucasian by the name of L. Ron Hubbard.
Right.
However, we don't have a problem with students going to the colleges or the universities obtaining degrees that they could help bring back that information and help further their nation. It's the same thing. It's just a technology. It's just a study.
Yeah, I can understand the logic behind all of that. Yeah. Now this is kind of one of those questions that came up. If you don't want to comment on it, brother, I don't know how far into the studies. I know you know about it, but I don't know how much you want to say on it. The God in the triple darkness. I don't know if you heard about that. I don't know how it's worded.
Absolutely.
But it says that I guess Allah made himself from triple darkness. I just kind of, if you wanted to give a word on that.
I mean, that's a deep teaching, man. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches that Allah created himself out of the triple darkness of space. That it was a darkness, but it was a darkness wherein matter was contained. And if you want to understand how Allah created himself, all you have to do is study your and my procreation. That we are brought out of the triple darkness of our mother's womb.
Okay.
You know, we start out as nothing.
Okay.
But then a seed is placed in that space and it meets up with the egg and it starts to revolve. That's the same way that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches that Allah created himself, but that it was a spark in the darkness that began to revolve, that began to move, and that is how God created himself. Okay, deep teaching, and you could, books could be written about it. You know what I'm saying? But if you really want to get a thorough understanding of what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you refer to books like The Theology of Time, or they even have a lecture series on the Theology of Time where the Honorable Elijah Muhammad went into it in detail.
I just, I'm kind of, I come kind of on the Christian standpoint. I want to understand for certain because I heard say that Farrakhan believes in a an Allah that's kind of separate from like the Almighty, as opposed to should I just say it like prior to the triple darkness. Do you go into that, or would you go into that?
As time didn't even begin until after Allah created Himself.
Yeah.
Because you don't have anything to measure. Before God created Himself, you don't have anything to measure time.
Okay.
Time begins with an action, and then everything that comes after that particular action or event. You see what I'm saying? So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that the first law is time, the second law is motion.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
I got that. I got that.
So boom, He creates Himself, and then time begins because it begins to revolve.
Okay.
So you can't measure time if you don't have motion. Right?
Okay. I guess to be plain, do you believe He was a spirit form, or some kind of element of some kind of His own prior to that?
It depends on what you call spirit.
Okay.
Or how you define spirit.
Okay.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us, and even in that book, Message to the Black Man, that you purchased yesterday.
Yeah.
Spirit does not move outside of the human being. That a human being possesses spirit, and a spirit isn't independent of a human being. So if you see me, you see in the spirit, but you're seeing the manifestation of the spirit that is me. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm gone, if I'm dead, I'm a dead, lifeless body, but you don't see a spirit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The spirit has changed forms, or the spirit has we say in Islam, has returned to the essence, or returned to the Creator.
Okay.
Which it emanated from in the first place.
All right, I think I follow it. Yeah.
Outside of the human being.
I got you. No, that's the same thing we teach, and I thought that was just real quick. I know you probably know something on it. What you think about the Gaza Israeli thing, real fast? I know this kind of off the Gaza.
Oh. The
Palestinian thing.
Conflict. That's a conflict that's been going on since the UN chartered that land and called it Israel. And Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught, and Minister Farrakhan teaches that there'll never be peace in that land as long as those occupiers are there.
Okay.
By the occupiers, I mean the Israelis. That land belongs to the righteous.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whether they are a Muslim, Christian, or Jew, that land belongs to the righteous. And the Israelis aren't even close to being righteous.
All right. I'm gonna go on this one on the 5. But if I know this kind of extensive, so if you don't want to go into it, I can understand the U.F.O. phenomenon. Right. What is the general belief of the nation?
The general belief in the Nation of Islam is that UFOs aren't UFOs at all, that we know exactly what they are, that there's in the theology of the Nation of Islam, there's a mother wheel, a mother planet that was commissioned by the founder of the Nation of Islam, who is Master F.O.I. Muhammad.
Okay.
A human-built planet that's a half mile by a half mile, and on it contains 1,500 baby planes or fighter planes.
Okay.
That people see often on those are referred to as UFOs. The biblical place where you can find these same wheels is in the book of Ezekiel.
Yeah. Okay.
For our Christian brothers and sisters and those who just study scripture. But they are real, and they aren't aliens. They aren't some crazy beings from outer space. They're
original black
people from this planet.
All right. No, I heard Minister Farrakhan before Independence Day even came out. I don't know how he got the knowledge, but I know he got connections, and they were speaking about something appeared over the White House, the size of like 2 football fields or something like that. Yeah, and it was like, and that's what he was saying, that it was that same thing you're talking about right there. Yeah, that's it. I'm just going to cut it right there, good brother. Thanks a lot for giving me the time, man.
Yes, sir.
All righty.
Good shot.
Yeah. All right, we in the shop today. Just give y'all an overview. We got some Qurans over here. In fact, you don't see that everywhere. Everywhere you go around here, you don't see that. Got it? It's a True Nation shop right here. Brother Minister. Now, I've never seen those small Qurans like these, the little pocket ones.
Yes, sir.
How much are those?
The blue ones are like 17, and the yellow ones, the paperbacks, are actually free. So
really? That's what's up. Just let y'all see the shop real fast. All right. Right, just leaving.